So I went to go see Evil Dead tonight. Um, if you were an original fan, as I was, of the original Evil Dead trilogy, you would think, okay, I'm gonna go see this, but with a grain of salt. But you also have to keep an open mind to it. The My opinion on the movie, like I said, I'm not gonna give any spoilers out because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But it's good, but I think it could have been better. But that's not. I'm not comparing it to when Bruce Campbell was Ash and he was in the Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness. You can't compare the two. Now, when they say, and I've been this way for years, whenever a film says the most terrifying or the scariest, it's usually never is. They said for Evil Dead, the most terrifying film I think you will ever experience. That's not really accurate. It's accurate if someone has a weak stomach and they can't take a little gore. That's the difference in this film and any other horror film. I don't consider it a horror film or a scary film. It's just a gory film. That's all it is. It was good, but it's not a scary film. It's a gory film. So if you want to see a scary film, then you should go watch a scary film and not go watch this film unless you want to go see a gory film. The storyline, I thought it was decent for a remake. It's my personal favorite remake of any horror film. I really like what they did. I really like the originality and creativity. But again, you can't compare it to the original if you're going to go and see it. If you're going to go and see it, um, I recommend eating before in case you are one of those squeamish people. You don't want to go and watch that kind of a film and then go eat. You're just going to be hurting yourself. Unless you're weird like me and strangely gets hungry after seeing a gory film. But overall, out of a 10, I give it a 7. A lot of other people probably would give it a higher rating, but it's just my opinion, and I thought it was pretty good. But you know how it is, you can never beat the originals. Again, I'm not comparing it to the original, I'm just stating you can never beat the original film. Like, Rob Zombie's Halloween is not better than John Carpenter's Halloween. The new Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street isn't better than the original Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. Even Hellraiser, I mean, the guy's been in as Pinhead in 8 films, and then the last one, it's a totally new guy who looks like a douchebag. But that's besides the point. If you're a horror fan, gore fan, whatever kind of a fan, or you just really want to see Evil Dead, I do recommend it. But again, if you're thinking it's gonna be like Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell or the second or Army of Darkness, you might want to rethink that. This film is very disturbing, but that's a good thing. And might give you some nightmares. Who knows? But yeah, it was pretty good. And I don't know, I'm gonna also make like a video for The Purge after I see it, because I do think that movie looks pretty good. I saw the trailer for it again when we were in the theaters, and it was pretty intense, I think. But Again, this is just my opinion. If your opinion differs from me, if you think my opinion is wrong, you're entitled to that. I'm just stating what I believe. Um, but yes, I go see this film. You have to see it. You can't criticize it without seeing it. It's the one thing I would say about the films. The major difference between Evil Dead from 1981 or the remake that was in, I think, 1988 or 85. I'm sorry, I'm not really good with the years. But the difference is the humor. There's not that much humor in this film. It's strictly fucked up shit. And that's all it is. But that's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. But, so you're not having all... Let me laugh at that part. No. It's strictly, I'm gonna basically fuck your mind until you're scared and throwing up in your seat. That's what's a good part. That's what I liked about this film. I thought they did it very well. I thought it was very good acting, and thought everything was pretty well done. So yes, go see this film. You can comment on my video if you wish. Like it, subscribe it, whatever. I really don't care. But either way, if you saw this, thank you, and stay evil. End.